Bandits in Edo will be treated as criminals. Obaseki says, enough is enough. Hello, my wonderful people. Very well to meet you today. Hope you're doing well. We want to say that the insecurity situation of our country is very concerning and alarming. Everyone can attest to the fact that feeling safe is in the hand of God now. Back in the days where people would rather want to travel in the night to ensure that because at that time there is less of traffic, not much vehicles on the road. They travel, they go, there is safety. But today it is like a distant memory. Why? Part of it stemming from the leadership, the government, the Buhari-led administration that we have, who will not pay attention and solve the problem of insecurity in best way possible, but rather will be quiet in the face of impunity governing the nation. Yesterday in Edo State, precisely about 48 hours ago, a group of headsmen were found with sophisticated weapon, over 20 weapon. On interrogation, they asked them, what are you doing with this? And they said they are coming for the Igbos and Yorubas. Can you imagine that? We presented you that news as well. Obaseki is now saying enough is enough. We are taking this really seriously. Bandits in Edo State will be treated as criminals. Let's get straight into the news and get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you so much. Edo State Governor Mr. Gordon Obaseki has assured that bandits who disguise as herdsmen to perpetrate violence, kidnapping, robbery will be treated as criminals, as the state firmly holds up its security architecture to flush out criminals from its domain. Enough is enough. We have had a fresh turn of insecurity ravaging our state. This is not how we become progressive and advance. With all that we have time to fulfill our promise to those who have elected us into office. And the problem of insecurity stands as a threat. Today, anyone caught committing any form of crime, headsmen, bandits, whoever you are, you'll be brought down. The full wrath of the law will come heavily upon you. The governor disclosed this yesterday in a town hall meeting at a biggest community in Ward of Ovie Northeast local government area of Edo State as part of the fact-finding mission to address the clash between herders and farmers. He commended inhabitants of the community for their peaceful disposition and organizing themselves to secure the community and ensure a peaceful atmosphere for all. Obaseki said, we must separate the issue of security and politics and never accept the issue of criminality. We have always lived with herders, and those we now know are not really herders. They are actually criminals in our midst. The ones we see today are different from the ones we once know. Those ones, they act violently, kidnapping, raping our women, robbery, and committing crime. We must treat them as such. No space for crime in Edo State. I am glad you said you have always lived with the Fulani people for long in this community. This means that the coexistence is not the problem, but the criminal element that cause us sleepless nights is the real problem. He assured the people of the community that his administration will collaborate with relevant security agencies and vigilante group in the area to clear the criminal element from the community, adding, your security is our priority and concern. I will ensure that this community is secure. I am here to appeal to you to continue to maintain peace, as we will not leave you alone, but work together to secure the communities. The governor said his administration will give priority to the Independent Farmers Initiative and support farmers in the community, adding, I will continue to protect you all in this community as the state chief security officer. We will pay special attention to our women, make sure they are safe. The Edogo of Odioge community, His Royal Highness Prince Osaro, commended the governor for his prompt response as the Fulani herdsmen are ready to take farmlands and source of livelihood from the people of his community. He said that the community has pledged to cooperate with any action that is taken to get this criminal out of the forest and out of their community. Former Commissioner for Local Government and Chieftain Affairs, Mr. Monday Osagbo, said, "We are wondering why the herders continue to stay in the bush. You direct that they should leave the bush last year, and they left, and our people were very happy. But to our surprise, they came back less than 3 months. Just yesterday, a farmer who was going to harvest over 500 buns of plantain lost them to cattle. The herders led their cows to eat them up. The farmer had to turn back home. We are happy to have you here with us, Your Excellency, as well as the Commissioner of Police and head of other security agencies. We want to appeal to join our vigilante to restore peace in our land. We don't want to fight anybody. We don't want them. We just want them to leave our forest so we can live in peace." My dear, these activities of these Fulani herdsmen, only God can really save us. The truth, the worst and the terrible thing is that President Muhammadu Buhari has not deemed it fit, okay, to address Nigerians. If you go back in 2015, when APC was campaigning then for leadership position in the country, President Muhammadu Buhari, then Muhammadu Buhari, went to almost all the states in the country, speaking with the people, reiterating to them all that they have planned to ensure that Nigeria is safe. These were some of the words that, he mentioned then. We will ensure security. We will ensure that Nigeria is safe. Oh, we will make sure that infrastructure is built. You remember that those words, right? Our children in school, we will make our schools better. His children are schooling abroad. We will make sure that those, before they get into school, we give them what we call bursary. My dear, children have been home. ASU has been on strike over a year. Their counterparts overseas know the day they get into school and the day they are leaving. So life is more progressive. How do you explain that your president do not have what we call a mindset for healthcare, a mindset for education? These are determinants of a progressive environment or state or nation. Any government or people who do not put prominence or importance to this area is not ready for the future. Guys, what do you think? Do you think this administration, do you think this government is ready for us? I doubt it, in my opinion, but I'll leave you to tell me what you think. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.